UPSC has always tested how you think, but 2026 just made it impossible to ignore. In this video, I am going to analyze UPSC Prelims 2026 GS1 question paper. So if you are someone who is going to attempt in future, this video will definitely help you adapt to the right mindset and approach for preparing for this exam. UPSC Prelims 2026 shattered aspirants. But if you are going to continue this cycle, this shift of mindset of the preparation approach is mandatory. Why did I say UPSC has always tested how you think and 2026 just made it impossible to ignore? UPSC has always been an exam where it tests how you think, how much you think under stress and pressure. It has never been an exam of academic performance testing your knowledge. If you look at the mains paper, the questions aren't checking your knowledge or they are not based on rote learning. They see if you can critically analyze a topic, draw inferences based on your arguments, sharply observe patterns in your surroundings, and so on and so forth. It's just that this level of testing has been extended from mains to the first stage of this exam itself, that is prelims. Many people said that the GS1 paper looks like CSAT paper. Technically, maybe yes. But think from this perspective. If this exam is bound to check your thinking, aren't there going to be questions that check your inference drawing capability or analytical thinking skills, critical thinking skills? The problem is we have this tendency to label everything. We separate studying from thinking. Having said that, what should be the approach now? It is imperative that if you want to clear this exam, you have to train your brain to apply these cognitive skills. And this has been demonstrated by the 2026 paper. And of course, the questions from ethics and PubAt were out of syllabus, and I'm keeping those questions out of scope for this video. Alright, so what's next? In order to learn these skills, let us first map out what are the skills that are demanded by UPSC. These are some of the questions from the 2026 paper, and with the help of some questions, we are going to logically deduce what are the exact cognitive skills demanded by this exam. So, when you look at this question here, this is the length, right? This is the question, and you realize there is a change in pattern. And when you look at this complex question, the first thing is you become anxious, you get so scared that you will spoil even, like you cannot even solve other questions that you know. So the first skill you require here is something called mental deterrence. Absorbing the shock and training yourself to think under pressure and managing stress. And the second thing would be speed reading. Just reading this entire question may take more than 2 minutes and solving maybe 5 minutes. So you have to avoid something called rereading. Rereading will eat your time, and also sometimes we reread because we cannot understand. So we need strong foundation in comprehension as well. Interpretation and comprehension. Understanding what each statement 1, 2, 3 explicitly says. Extract the main idea from each statement. Like statement 1 is talking about the goal, sport-led growth. Statement 2 is talking about the evidence of success. And statement 3 talks about future vision. Analytical skills. You must analyze the logical relationship between Pairs of statements. Does statement 2 prove that statement 1 strategies worked? Statement 3 extends statement 1. Does statement 3 build upon or amplify statement 1's objectives? Does statement 1 contradict statement 3, or are they pulling in opposite directions? Then the next skill would be precision in language, critical reading, paying close attention to keywords. Say, for example, validates the effectiveness, that is, need proof of success, extends the objectives. This means needing expansion or amplification, contradicts by focusing on traditional infrastructure, needs opposing emphasis, and then logical reasoning, the most important, connecting the dots, mapping which statement supports or extends or contradicts each other, eliminating incorrect combination, and then finally selecting the correct answer code. And then there were statements that explicitly asked you to draw inferences from the given statements. And they also asked about implication as well. Now that we know what are the skills demanded, the main question is, how do you implement them? How do you learn them? What's the way forward now? The only solution is that we require a shift in our reading approach or the way we study or prepare any topic. How do you do that? Till now, how we were studying, we used to ask questions like, what is Ecotech certification? It is given by whom? Which Indian products received it? Now, we will ask questions like, what is the significant implication of obtaining it? What is the impact on India's trade? What can you infer from this? That means you move from surface level reading and superficial questioning like what, where, when, to why, and how. Of course, this doesn't mean that these basic questions of what, where, and when are not important. What I mean is, in addition to this, we will move not one but two steps ahead to ask deeper questions from this different perspectives. That's it for today. If you found this video informative, please subscribe and share. And also, if you want more such videos regarding how to read a topic and think deeply, you can drop a yes in the comment box. And I would love to make such videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.